Hey, let's do your energy check-in. All right, I've been off for a couple of days, and I needed a little bit of a break, a little reset, retuning. And what I'm getting today is smooth operator. It's the energy that I feel today. Smooth operator. A grand symphony is what comes out. All right, so a smooth operator. I just feel like there's been a lot coming left and right, maybe. There's been a lot of thinking. There's been a lot of things happening. But there's also been a lot of personal growth. And so I just feel like there's been a lot that's been happening. And I think right now, the feeling is just remember to relax, take a couple of steps back, breathe, and then let's just be in a smooth operator type of mode. All right, smooth operator. Okay, I bet that was beyond the ordinary. Let's see what energy we get for the collective, please. Broken open. I think that feels like just coming back to Zen. It really just feels like you've had this great realization. Again, I feel like a lot of things may have been happening, but you're really taking them in a lot better stride. You have you have managed to recognize your ability to get overwhelmed, and now you know how to rein that back in. That's what it feels like. Like you know how you can get wrapped around the axle about particular things, but you're now realizing I can handle this a lot differently. You're much more in tune with yourself. I feel like when I said there's a lot going on, I think that there's the solar plexus as well as the sacral is very active right now. I feel like there's a lot of things that are about to take place, or there's a lot of moving pieces, even if it's just in your head, I would say, but there's a lot that's going on. I do believe that the physical world is about to start catching up with your inner energetic world. So I do feel like that. I feel like this is card number 28, which is the ending of a cycle, or which is 10, which is the closing of a cycle. And I feel like you're realizing just how to navigate through things a lot more smoothly in life. You're really taking the time to be honest and open with yourself and be able to be a better communicator than you were in the past. Okay, is there anything else? Intuition, clarity, insight is just popping. I feel like there's just a really great sense of inner knowing and inner acceptance. Yeah, it's like pieces of you, old pieces of you have burned away, or like they're blown away. It's just falling off. Yeah. Energy, please, for the collective. What energy for the collective? Yeah, it feels really nice. It just feels like you're saying a lot more. I really don't. I love that the Fates card comes out. It's really like you're saying, I relinquish control is what I don't have control over that. And it's not in a just, way. It's just you're saying that these are things that I've been wrapping myself around the axle, and I really can't control them. I really do need to release these type of things. With the Fates card coming out in the reverse, I'm gonna all my books are way over there. We'll talk about it. We'll look it up just to be sure. But I really feel like that's you just saying, hey, I'm not pulling the strings here. See, this would be you kind of pulling the strings, right? But in reverse, I feel like you're not pulling the strings. You're just accepting them as they come into you, right? Like it's like you've given up the control of trying to have control over everything, right? Excuse me. Let's bring out the box and get the book. So the protection message for the Fates card, which is card number 17, boils down to an 8, says, it is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. fate is a mystery after all. Yet we do with our Yet what we do with our circumstances and the way that we respond to life's challenges is how we rise up to meet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, for life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity comes to you. So that's, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Just wanted to make sure I was feeling or giving you the right message and didn't miss anything. So again, I feel like you're just really relinquishing a lot of control. That song again, Smooth Operator. You know, you're just kind of like, I know what I got this. I got this. You're really, really being a lot more, you're bringing it down a level. You're not so high key or high whatever. You're just like mellow. Now, there is a deck that I've used on here, and I had someone ask me, what deck was that? And I'm not quite sure what it is. So I'm going to go out and see if it was maybe this deck that I might have used. And we're going to use the Power Archangel deck. Okay? Let's see if this is the deck that they were referring to. Okay, this is what it looks like. And let's see what we get for your energy, okay? Feels really good. It feels like there was a lot that may have been happening or going on, but you're really just getting control of the situation and you're putting yourself at ease. It's like you're learning how to self-soothe, and you realize you're just like, yeah, you're just really navigating your attitude a lot better, okay? Center energy, please, for the collective. Center energy, please. The Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. It says, for you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships, okay? And can you guys see that, Queen of Michael? And I totally feel like that's the truth. Like, this is an insightful time for you. I feel like, I feel like this is a great time of realization. This feels very much like a Queen of Swords energy. It also feels like the Queen of Wands too, because I feel like you know what you're very aware, and you know what needs to be done. Like it says, you know exactly what to do. So you know it, and then you go and you do it. Okay, that's what I feel like has been happening, or that's the energy I feel right here. I would say allow some partnerships into your life, and I don't mean romantic wise, which there could be some that sprout from that, but a lot of friendships. I see a lot of new friendships coming in, a lot of new people. So allow yourself to be open and accepting of new people, because they're going to bring you insight, blessings, gifts, and they're actually going to be really good people for you to have in your circle. I do feel like you're still being very much guided. The brilliance, insight that you're getting comes from like you're receiving, and it's been receiving. And the fates, this is something that means you're destined. You're on your path. I think what I'm feeling is that you're right on target. You're doing what needs to be done. You're doing what needs to be done. You're really in a good space. You've taken, like it says, the benefit of your experiences, and you've applied them to yourself. Like a lot of times we have a lot of circumstances that we've experienced, and we try to teach maybe other people or children things like that. Oh, this is from my experience. I can speak on this. And we try to, I'm going to say share it, but we're kind of sometimes pushing it on them. And now we're realizing, hey, we can't push anything on them. We can just say our piece, offer our insight, and then we have to step back. And that's hard to do. I was just talking about that with a girl from, it is hard to do, but you're coming to terms with it a lot more now. You're able to process it and accept it because you really are understanding that there are certain things that you just don't, some things you don't have control over. You prepare yourself the best way you can, and then you just, you let go and let God. Okay? Crossing energy, please. The Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call myself out on that need for detoxification. I guess I'm just going to have to get my diet in order, because I swear I've been seeing that a lot. So for those of you out there who need to do some tightening up, whether you need to stop drinking so much, stop eating so much junk food, stop smoking so much weed, whatever it is, let's go ahead and call ourselves out on it. If you've been watching too much TV, playing too much video games, whatever that little escapism is, that little crutch that we've been using and we've been falling on pretty heavily, let's go ahead and call ourselves out on that and tighten it up, okay? Yeah, like it said, you know exactly what to do. It's time to make decisions. Be clear on what you want and take action. So you have that Queen of Michael. Remember I said that's that Queen of Swords energy, and then I feel like it's very much Queen of Wands as well energy, where you go out and you do it. You make a decision and then you go and do it, okay? You seem to have quite a few options. Just to pick something. Just pick something. If you, I heard there's an exercise that you can do, right? Where let's just say you have 7 options, right? And that's a lot, but let's just say you have 7 options and you put them all in a hat, and then you mix them all up and you pull out one and you say, whichever one that I get is the one that I'm going to go forward on. And then so you pull out that one and you see that it's be a car wash attendant. I don't know. And you're like, oh, well, I didn't really want that one. Boom, that's not the one you want. So just go ahead and toss it to the side, because there's going to be one that you get that's like, oh, yes. So if that's how you have to do it, try that exercise and see if that works for you, right? Okay? Just a way to look at it. You may have options and you're saying, I don't know exactly what I want to do. I don't really know what I want. And so you're kind of you might have been being a little reluctant to make a decision, but you do know. You just have to kind of be creative on how to narrow it down to exactly what it is, okay? Basis of the situation, please. The 5 of Ariel. Okay, remember I said let friendships in? It says you needn't go through current challenges alone, for help is nearby. Negative thoughts can create self-fulfilling prophecy, so mind your thoughts for sure. Definitely mind your thoughts. If you believe it, you can achieve it. If you think it, if you dream it, you can, I don't know, all of those fancy sayings that they have, all of those apply right now. Remember I said let friendships in, right? See all those yellow roses there? Let those friendships in. It says you don't need to do everything by yourself. Help is nearby, okay? Take it. Ask for it. Lean on it. Use it, because it's going to allow you to, one, free up yourself to focus on you or your craft, and it's going to make you getting to your ultimate dream that much easier. Okay, so for those of you who are building a business, or who and I need a business logo, right? I don't draw, but I'm gonna sure enough ask somebody out there to draw me a business logo, right? So things like that, like reach out for your help. I have friends who draw. I asked a friend the other day, hey, I need a logo. You think you can maybe sit down and think about it and help me out? You know, so ask for the help. You don't have to do everything by yourself. And you're really having to get more comfortable with that, or you've become to get more comfortable with that, because asking for that help is relieving you of extra stresses. It's keeping you from obligating yourself or over obligating yourself. So you're really reaching out and saying, no, I don't want to do that, or hey, can you help me with that? It's just making life easier for you. Good job. Past energy, please. The 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Okay, see, this is that growth. The 3 of Gabriel, to me, definitely feels like you've taken the time to do the growth that you've been working on, right? You've been taking the time to break yourself wide open, shed off those layers. You've been relinquishing a lot of control, right? You've been working on self. You've been doing that, and I feel like that's now it's time for those ships to come in because you have been doing the work. You're going to see the benefit of being this smooth operator now. You're going to see the benefit of all the change. I don't know if you remember me saying when we first started, I feel like your external world is now about to catch up with your internal, your external world is about to catch up with your internal world. Enjoy your day. I love you. Okay, what's in your thoughts? The Five of Michael. The situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome and consider taking a more uplifting approach. Okay, so you do have some anxiety that's going on in your head. It's not very, very strong. It's really just, I don't even know if anxiety is maybe the right word to call it. It's like this first card says, you know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what you need to cut out. Remember, we talked about detoxifying yourself from situations, right? Being clear, making the time to make the decision. This is exactly what needs to be done. So this Five of Michael's saying, hey, you know what needs to be done. Go ahead and take control over those last little nasty little habits, or those nasty little, whatever's kind of still eating at you, let's go ahead and attack that. And you're a little bit concerned about how to move on with that. That's probably the biggest thing, is because now you know you need to really stay committed to this, right? You've taken the action, you've done the work, and you now are about to see the progress of that work that you've done. And so you now know that to stay on this train, or this ride, that's this good vibe that you're on, this streak that's coming in. When that streak comes in order to stay on it, you're going to have to keep up the activities that you did when you were here, the work that you were doing on yourself. You're going to have to continue that. I hope I said that clearly. Bottom line is just keep moving forward. Have an idea of what you want to do, but don't be so attached to the outcome that it has to look exactly how you want it. Remember, you're still relinquishing that control. So yes, you want to make a difference, or you want to have this, and this. That's all great. Visualize, but still be open to it coming in a little bit differently, or looking just a tad bit different than what you envisioned, okay? Go ahead and release yourself. Release yourself from this. This is a big step about making these decisions. You know what to do. Go ahead and do it. Remember that you have friends nearby. Ask for help, and you're about to see great things happen because you're making the right choices in your life. You are operating smoothly. Future energy, please. I know, baby. I got my dog back. Yeah. Okay. And your future energy is the High Priestess, which is the first card out said Queen of Michael. You know what to do, and that's exactly what the High Priestess does. She knows. She knows exactly what to do. It says powerful psychic insight, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Being at peace. Again, remember I said you're going to have to keep up the habits that you started when you were making this growth, or when you were going through these changes for you. So if it was you took time to meditate, or you took time to ground, or you did whatever it is, you stopped doing these drinking, you stopped smoking, whatever it is that you did to hone yourself in, you want to keep those habits up. You're being called to maintain those things, okay? Nurture yourself and those that you love, for you have the ability to make anything more beautiful, and this is practical and wise advice, okay? So listen to yourself. Also listen to the advice of others. Most of the time it can be trusted. You'll know if it can't, because you are in High Priestess energy, okay? I feel like this is a great energy. I don't think that there's really much problems here unless you create them in your own mind. If you continue to stay on this nice, balanced, level plane and speak your truth calmly but fairly, and stay true to what it is that you need to do, continue to focus in on you, receive your insights, follow through, and release control each day, moment by moment, I really see a lot of great prosperity flowing in for you. The ships are coming in. They really, really are. So congratulations, and we'll talk again soon.